Hey, perfect spirit. I'm Sam Shelley, and they call me the Miracle Man. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I talk about getting rid of all that stress, the anxiety, the worry, the fears, throw all that head trash out, and create this sense of deep peace. This sense of peace is perfect spirit. And through perfect spirit, you can create miracles. You can make miracles happen. That's what I talk about here. So subscribe, like this channel. So it was this question just came up when I was just doing a TikTok video, and I thought it was a pretty interesting insight that came from spirit. If you can't be you, then who are you? Think about that. If you can't be you, because we got this head trash that we're putting on all these masks, all these disguises, all these stories. So if you can't be you, then who are you? It's like you're living the story. You're not living your true self as perfect spirit. So that's that question, just to really ponder. I'm not being true to myself. What comes up for you when you hear that you're not being true to yourself, that you're trying to appease other people, trying to make other people happy and cause yourself suffering possibly? Because maybe you're being volunteered for things that you rather not do. Because the mind's saying, well, you need to go do that. You need to go help them out. But your instinct's saying, no, I'm just going to tell them, like, I know you need my help, but I can't tell you why, but it just doesn't feel right to me to do this for you. And they might be mad at you, upset at with you, whatever. But you're just really about honoring yourself. Because perhaps maybe you fell into that mind saying, well, they're asking for help. I need to go help them. But even though your instincts are saying no, you go help them anyway, then maybe you break something of theirs, you have an argument, something happens that damages the relationship. But if you were true to yourself, it would have been smoothed over, no issues, no permanent lasting damage, nothing broken, no harsh words spoken, just realizing, like, just being honest on what you're feeling. And that's really where we have a hard time with this honesty, that we trying to put on this mask, this disguise coming from our head trash, that I can't be the real you. You can't be authentic to yourself. This is really about authenticity. Are you authentic to yourself or pleasing other people? Maybe you're afraid to say no, or other stories that crop up. But just notice, come back to this moment fully, really feel your feet on the ground, hear these words. Really get yourself into this moment, because this is where all your power is here. And ask yourself, why aren't I being true to myself? Not judging yourself, not criticizing, just noticing, being aware. And the best place to be aware is in this moment. Not telling yourself stories, just asking yourself, why is it so hard to be authentic to myself? I really want you to sit with that. Why is it hard to be the authentic you? Really come into this moment and really feel into that. What's the story that arises? And what makes that story the truth? And most of the time you'll see that there's no really valid reason. It's just the mind creating all these stories, all this nonsense that's not supporting us, that's not serving us. But we really have to stand in our power, that we came here to shine our light, not to hide our light, not to be the wallflower, not being afraid to speak our truth, but being kind, gentle toward ourselves. And this kindness, this gentleness will radiate out into the world, because you will be this beacon of light. It almost seems like people have a hard time being authentic to themselves, to just follow the leader and say, wait, this doesn't resonate with me. Why am I going this direction? Is it because I saw all these advertisements telling me I needed this, that I needed to buy that car, these clothes, this jewelry. Am I falling into the head trash of lack? I'm lacking something. It's out there someplace. I'm lacking. Now realize you have all the resources right here, right now. And you find those teachers that point you back to yourself, that help you remember who you are outside of these stories. Because there's teachers out there to remind you, not to sell you anything, not to push an agenda on you, but just asking you, who are you? And why aren't you being true to yourself? Because you have all the resources right here. You're not lacking anything. But the mind gets into this lack, thinking something magical is out there. But all true spiritual teachers, I consider myself more like the voice of perfect spirit. Because things I share, I have no idea where they come from. They're just arising up from the wisdom. So that's a question that Spirit posed at me today. If you can't be you, then who are you? The lack of authenticity that we see in society. Too much follow the leader. And the follow leader brings the whole society down. Because you're afraid of disappointing something. You're afraid to meet their standards. Or fear to peer pressure. Whatever that is for you, really tune into that. Really learn to be in this moment. This is really it right here, right now. Where are your feet right now? What are you holding? What are you touching right now? This pen, a mouse, a notebook, whatever it may be for you. Do whatever you can to get yourself in this moment. To remind yourself you're either in the head trash, the noise, or here in your heart. But we can't live completely in our heart, or we can't provide for our needs. We won't make money. We won't be able to feed ourselves. Because in the deepest place, all is well, and nothing needs to be done nor accomplished. It's just all is well, like pure bliss state. So you have to come up a little bit from that, the middle way, and find a way to provide the resources, provide the food, provide for your needs, to take care of this body. And that's where the mind comes in handy, to figure out how to feed yourself, how to earn an income. But it comes from this deeper place as well. I'll tell you to go do this, go do that. Then the mind has to figure out how to make that happen. Because we have all this power to make things happen, but we neglect it. We think we're powerless or not powerless. We're creating our reality in each moment with every single thought. The universe is saying yes to everything. If you're anxious, the universe will say yes, we'll give you more anxiety. You're afraid. The universe is saying yes, we'll give you more things to be afraid of. Because we are connected to all that is. And the universe doesn't understand. It's like your wish is my command. More anxiety, got it. No money to buy food, got it. Whatever you want, you got it. So you have to be aware of the power that you wield. This is your genie. You know, your heart is your genie. It's always saying yes. And your wish is my command. If the commands are coming from the mind, it's a really dangerous place. Because the mind's always focused in lack, thinking something magical's out there. And that's not the case at all, that you really have all the answers within you. So just really ponder that tonight. Why am I not being true to myself? What am I afraid of? What's my biggest concern? And why am I taking this as my truth? When the real me is beyond words, beyond judgment, beyond criticism. I'm all powerful. But when we're falling to the head trash mind, we're inflicting a lot of self-pain, a lot of anger and upset. We just need to relax as best as possible. And that was my practice. I had a relaxation process. I wasn't sitting in formal meditation. I was just at a relaxation process. There goes that mind again. Where are my feet? There goes that mind again. Where are my feet? Not judging, not condemning the mind, just saying, there's the mind, where's my feet? I can either be up here or here. Always your choice, your reality. Well, take good care of yourself. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.